Judgment Day women are imploding.
Reed has a new tag partner.
And Merry Christmas. Hello, welcome to Wrestle MSX. I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
And we open with Paul Heyman approaching Austin Theory and asking him what he's doing. Theory replies by saying he wanted everyone to feel his actions before they saw his face. He says he got injured, then he saw the vision, and they took, and that's him now. He takes. He offers his help to the Vision later, with them having a match, with Heyman saying, interesting, before walking off. So we had a little theory about what he was trying to do, and I think we may have sort of said that Theory is trying to worm his way in off his own back.
It seems to be, yeah.
So he's not working for Seth, well, as far as we're aware, unless he's a sleeper agent. Oh, these theories are crazy. So he's not working for Seth, as far as we're aware. He's not working for Heyman. He's not working for Reed. He's working for himself, which is something we said. Good for him, as I say. But now I've got a new theory. He could be a sleeper agent for Seth, because he is using the Stomp.
Exactly.
Which... interesting.
Backstage we see Rhea Ripley telling Io Sky to stay in the back because she can't protect her at ringside when she faces Asuka, which is next. Rhea terrorises Asuka to begin with and looks for an early riptide, which Asuka escapes. Sane then distracts Ripley, which then allows Asuka to take control.
A backslide gets Asuka 2, with another 2 coming off a countered riptide. We then have an exchange of blows, with Asuka getting another 2 off a back suplex. Ripley picks up 2 after dropping Asuka face first onto the mat, with the Kabuki Warrior then countering a Razor's Edge into another cover for 2.
Ripley then takes out Asuka with a cannonball from the apron before heading to the top rope, but Sane trips her while the referee's checking on Asuka. This brings out Sky, who deals with Sane, but Sane retaliates and takes out Sky. As Ripley checks on Sky, Asuka comes from behind, rolls up the Aussie and scores the victory.
Cheap. Backstage we see Breakker and Reed discussing Austin Theory when in walks Heyman. They question what he's up to, with Heyman asking where they were 18 months ago and to look at them now. Breakker especially, as he has a title shot in a few weeks' time. He said this happened because someone had a vision for the pair. That someone, of course, being Paul Heyman. He has a vision for Theory, and later it'll be Reed and Theory to take on CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. Heyman finishes off by saying if Theory doesn't carry out their vision, then they carry him out of WWE. Welcome back, Austin Theory.
Becky Lynch heads out next, claiming to be the real Intercontinental Champion, as the referee during her match with Dupri was corrupt. As Becky is about to launch into her greatest female wrestling of all time spiel, out comes Maxxine Dupri. Dupri reminds Lynch that she beat her 3 times and then asks Becky to take it on the chin, adding she looks like someone whose best years are behind her. This pushes Becky over the edge, prompting her to attack Dupri before holding the IC title aloft. Dupri, although, isn't finished and puts Becky in the ankle lock, with Lynch then tapping out and Dupri letting go.
Backstage we see Adam Pearce asking Javon Evans if they can sit down and talk after his match, with Stephanie Vaquer then entering shot. Pearce wants to resolve the issue between her, Nikki Bella and Raquel Rodriguez, with Vaquer asking for them both in a triple threat. Pearce says fine, next week it is then.
We then have a vignette from the Usos, with us finding out that next week they'll have a title match for the Tag Team Championships against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee.
Title heavy next week. Up next, Rayo Americano versus Javon Evans. Rayo, of course, with a full complement of Americanos. Rayo does dominate for the first 2/3 of the match, but Evans then fights back with a suplex and springboard crossbody into cover for 2. El Grande Americano has had enough at this point, so he gets on the apron, which then allows Bravo and Rayo to double team Evans.
Rayo drops Evans with a Michinoku driver, which Evans kicks out on 2. Evans then picks up a 2 after some crazy acrobatic kick, with Javon then avoiding a moonsault and putting Rhea away after landing an OG cutter.
Backstage, Kathy Kelly asks Styles and Lee how they think they'll get on against the Usos next week. Lee says they'll bring fire, with Styles adding that while they have the titles, they're better than the best. Okay.
We have a vignette from Bron Breakker next, claiming Punk doesn't care about anybody but himself and that he's going to win come January 5th.
There was a little bit more to that, but that's pretty much basically it.
Yeah.
We hear from Nikki Bella next, who gets some cheap heat by mocking the local sports teams before saying she'll destroy Vaquer next week.
Next out, Bayley, with Lyra Valkyria against Roxanne Perez with Liv Morgan. A Bayley to belly from nowhere gets Bayley a 2, with Perez then working over Bayley's knee and wrapping it around the ring post. Raquel Rodriguez makes an appearance, but is soon taken out by Valkyria, with Morgan then dumping Valkyria over the announcer's desk.
Back in the ring, the pair exchange 2 count covers, with Morgan then tripping Bayley as the ref checks on Perez. Morgan then distracts the ref, allowing Perez to remove the middle turnbuckle covering, with Bayley then inevitably eating the metal. Perez covers, but the ref doesn't see it, as Rodriguez gets on the apron, and so deals with her.
This irks Morgan, who pulls her from the apron, with Perez then also heading over to vent her grievances towards Big Mommy Cool. Lyra then leaps from the announcer's desk, taking out Morgan and Rodriguez, with Bayley then hitting a back suplex. Lyra has a few words of encouragement for Bayley before slapping her, which seems to trigger the former hugger. Bayley then hammers the snot out of Perez, lands the elbow from the top rope and covers for the 1-2-3.
In the Vision's locker room, we see Austin Theory asking Reed what the plan is. Reed tells him to just follow his lead. Theory responds by telling Reed he'll start the match and that he can follow his lead. Nice.
In the Judgment Day locker room, it's all kicking off as the women are arguing. Rodriguez claims she was trying to help, with Perez saying they need to know what everyone is doing. Rodriguez says she doesn't need this as she has a championship match to get ready for, before storming off.
Mr. Popular, Gunther, heads out next, and naturally he's booed very loudly. He laughs, he gets on the announcer's desk, he heads back into the ring, and then eventually he tells the crowd they shouldn't be mad at him and that they should be mad at the guy that tapped out like a little pitch. Gunther then drops the mic, with CM Punk's music then hitting. The pair square up, with Gunther then leaving the ring, doing his best "you can't see me" before heading up the rampway. He is rubbish at it, and I don't know if he does it on purpose or he's just rubbish at it.
As he does, out comes Rey Mysterio, with Rey then having a few choice words for the Austrian. With Gunther gone, we can now begin our main event. The aforementioned pair versus Austin Theory and Bronson Reed. Just before the match, we see Gunther walking through the back, with Styles telling Gunther that he just doesn't know when to shut up.
So I don't know what this is leading to.
No.
Styles, Gunther, Punk, Gunther, Mysterio, no, it won't be them. I don't know.
Gunther going to have
Possibly
Styles' last match?
Yeah, that would be funny. Nice call. So, last match of the night, Bronson Reed and Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio and CM Punk. Yes, Austin comes out with Reed to Reed's music. I thought he may have had his own, but fair enough. Austin does indeed start against Mysterio and gets the upper hand until Punk comes in and sways the match. Well, he does for about 10 seconds, as Theory soon dominates again.
We come back from a break to find Reed in control, and then Theory coming back in. The pair keep Punk from his corner, with Reed then picking up 2 from a senton. Reed goes for 1 too many, with Punk rolling out the way and hot tagging Rey. Rey takes it to both Reed and Theory, even sending Theory from the ring. When we come back from the break though, Theory's back in control.
Team Evil then take turns to beat on Rey, with Reed picking up 2 off a splash and Theory off a snap suplex. Rey finally manages to escape, with Punk then hitting 2 running knees to Theory and a bulldog. He then signals for the GTS, but Theory breaks free and tags in Reed. Punk then takes down Reed with a top rope clothesline and covers for 2.
Mysterio then sets up Reed for the 619, but Theory tags Reed, who then comes in and levels Rey. Theory sets up Ray for a powerbomb, but Ray counters and sets Theory up for a 619, which he lands, followed by dropping the dime into cover. Reed pulls Mysterio out of the ring on 2. Punk and Reed then end up over the timekeeper's area, with Ray climbing to the top rope.
Theory knocks the rope, toppling Ray, who tumbles back into the ring. Theory then delivers a stomp, just like his mentor, to the luchador and covers for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Breakker heads out and spears Punk in the middle of the ring. Ouch. As Raw then goes off the air. This match, for me, was laboured. It had a lot of rest holds and a lot of sort of goading the opponent, like just kick in. And then, obviously from Reed and Theory. Yeah, it was fine. Just a lot of resting, maybe just to get Theory back into it.
Possibly,
Given that television time, it didn't need to be a 10-minute match. I think it was on for like 15 minutes, maybe 20, I don't know. But anyway, this kind of leads me on to my moment of the night. Could be a match, a look, a line, a promo, something funny, interesting, quirky, different. It's just something that catches my eye. Obviously, it has to wait until the end, because if I do it halfway through and it's something that happens at the end, it's kind of a spoiler. So, my moment of the night is Austin Theory making his comeback. He looked good, nothing was botched, everything seemed clean, which it needed to be.
Yeah.
He's been out for such a long time, he's come back, he's smashed it out of the park, he's just kept it simple, he's done what he needed to do, and that's what he did. Just keep it as it was. I think he was always going to pick up the win, because he's come back. You need to start, hey, look at this guy.
Yeah.
If you've not seen him or you don't know who he is, who's this guy?
Absolutely fair.
I think it opens the door now as to whether he is on his own, or as I say, that came to me, or Seth has sent him in to disrupt things. I mean, how many more people do they need?
I know, exactly, yeah.
I mean, we were saying at the start, 3, they need more than 3. And now they've got Logan Paul.
Everyone.
Well, mind you, Seth's out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But this could be a splinter group. But anyway, I don't know.
If you want to disagree or have any other thoughts or views that you'd like to share with us, then please feel free to leave them in that comment section down below. Don't forget to go and check out our Muses video. A new one drops every Wednesday.
Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching.
And we'll see you Wednesday for a look at this past week in WWE, and Saturday when we take a look at SmackDown.